Hey guys, so as you know, the Batman v Superman trailer dropped yesterday and it was pretty good. It was pretty short, it was about 50 seconds long, but it did have a lot to talk about, so let's get into it. So it pretty much starts off with Batman hanging. I'm assuming that the Superman's kind of guards have captured him, and Batman kind of ends up looking around. And there's about at least four other guards down there with him, and I'm assuming that they're probably working with Batman to stop Superman, and they were captured in the progress as well. So now they're all pretty much screwed, as it looks like. After this, we do get a scene of Superman kind of landing down in what I'm assuming is a bunker, and all the guards kind of kneel down to Superman as he walks down the corridor. And it's a pretty, intimidating scene, because you have the superpowered human kind of walking towards you, and as it looks like, he already doesn't like you. In fact, he probably hates you. So, Batman is looking pretty scared. His eyes are just looking right at Superman like, what is this guy gonna do next? So, we get a shot of Superman looking at Batman, and he's kind of in the shadows looking really powerful and scary. And then you get another shot of Batman, like a close-up, and Batman looks pretty freaked out. You could already notice he's breathing heavier, his eyes widen, just worried, because in reality you really don't know what Superman's going to do next at this point. From Batman's view, he already destroyed the city, he killed someone, and Batman never kills anyone, as we know, so that's already a red flag in his mind for Superman. So Superman walks up to him and unmasks Batman, and the face of Bruce pretty much shows what they want us to feel, which is fear. Because Bruce looks pretty freaked out. He looks really scared of what's going to happen next, because he might die at that point. Or tortured at worst, because they're all hung up. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the trailer. The last thing we do have is Superman holding up Batman's mask and then looking back at Bruce really angry. So I'm really excited to see what happens next after that scene when the movie comes out next year. But to get back onto some speculation, well, I am assuming this is going to be a dream sequence, not an actual real part of the movie. Because as we see in the first trailer, we do get the exact same setting. I'm guessing it's kind of all desertish. And we get Batman fighting off a bunch of Superman's guards, and he ends up snapping one of their necks, which we know no matter which director really takes on Batman, they never have him killed. So it seems like maybe either these guys are super powered or there's something to him that makes Batman kill him, like making him feel like he has no choice left for him to actually end up snapping one of their necks. And one of the things I also wanted to talk about is that I'm assuming this kind of takes place in Gotham, but in the future, in his dream sequence. Because if you see in the scene, when Batman's coming out of the bunker in the original trailer, you do get a building in the background which does look a lot like Wayne Manor, because you still have some kind of grass, dirt area, and if it was in some foreign country, you would have that, but it has that feel like maybe this bunker that Batman's coming out of is something that leads into his Bat Cave or some kind of underground emergency he had set up when he first heard about Superman. And if you look at the original trailer also earlier, and it did show Wayne Manor, and if this is a future sequence, it would make sense that that thing in the background is Wayne Manor, but just really broken down a lot more, because if that's how it looks after like maybe 2 decades, imagine how it would look after maybe, I'm assuming this could be like 20 years in the future when this whole dream sequence is happening. So yeah, it's a really Mad Max setting, but it would make sense if Superman's kind of gone evil and kind of injusticey with his guards and kind of taken over the Earth. And it does seem likely that Bruce would think that it's really justified, because in the trailer we also do see that Superman is kind of talking to Lex Luthor, which is his greatest enemy pretty much. And if he's under the manipulation of Luthor, yeah, I could see why Batman would think that, because knowing Batman, he probably would know that Luthor's up to some pretty sketchy stuff, so if Superman is talking to him, that'd be less reason for him to trust him. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on the trailer. It was short, but there is a lot you can get out of it when kind of comparing it side by side to the original trailer. But there still is a lot of mystery around the movie and as to what's going to happen and what exactly is the real plot of the movie. But overall, I'm pretty excited now. I'm pretty hyped to see what this is going to lead to. It had me a little confused at first, like Superman's full-on villain now, as we can see. But yeah, if you have anything that I probably missed or didn't talk about, leave it down in the comments. Or if you think I'm wrong in what I'm kind of theorizing here, then you can let me know down in the comments as well. I'm really excited to see the comments and any other thoughts you guys might have on this. So yeah, if you like hearing this review, let me know, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.